The Dare That Kills, real social media horror story. Gather close, dear listeners, as your Nightmare Maestro unveils a chilling tale spun from the very threads of our digital age. A tale of a viral challenge born from the depths of the internet's twisted underbelly that preys upon the vulnerable and the curious. Tonight, we explore the horrifying consequences of chasing clout in the virtual realm, a descent into madness fueled by likes, shares, and the insatiable hunger for online fame. It starts innocently enough, a hashtag that trends on social media, #TheDare, a challenge whispered across platforms, tempting users to push their boundaries, to step beyond their comfort zones, to embrace the thrill of the unknown. The rules are simple, yet sinister. Complete a series of increasingly dangerous tasks, film yourself, and post it online. The rewards: viral fame, adoration, and a fleeting sense of belonging. But what these unsuspecting participants fail to realize is that the Dare is not just a game. It's a gateway, a portal to a realm where darkness reigns and the lines between reality and the virtual world blur. We meet our players, a diverse group united by their thirst for recognition. There's Alex, the daredevil, always pushing the limits. Emily, the social media influencer, desperate to maintain her follower count. Jared, the outcast, seeking acceptance in the virtual world. And Olivia, the innocent, lured by the promise of adventure. "It's just a game," Alex scoffs, his voice echoing in an empty warehouse as he films his first dare. Nothing to be afraid of. But as the dares escalate, so does the danger. The tasks become more twisted, the rewards more elusive. The players find themselves drawn deeper into the game, their lives spiraling out of control as they chase the fleeting high of viral fame. The first sign of the Dare's true nature comes with the disappearance of a young woman named Anna. Her final video shows her venturing into an abandoned building, her laughter echoing in the empty halls. Then, silence. The video goes viral, sparking a wave of morbid curiosity. Was it a hoax, a publicity stunt, or something far more sinister? "She's gone," Anna's distraught mother cries in a news interview, her voice filled with anguish. "My daughter is gone." The Nightmare Maestro reveals a chilling truth. Anna is not the first victim of the Dare, nor will she be the last. The game has claimed countless lives, its insidious influence spreading like a virus through the veins of the internet. The remaining players, their hearts pounding with a mix of fear and excitement, continue to participate in the Dare. They believe they can beat the odds, that they are immune to the darkness that consumed Anna. But as the tasks become more extreme and the rewards more elusive, their grip on reality begins to loosen. They experience hallucinations, paranoia, and a growing sense of isolation. "I can't stop," Emily confesses to her webcam, her eyes wild with fear. "I have to keep playing. It's the only way to stay alive." The lines between the virtual world and reality blur as the Dare takes control of their lives. They become puppets, manipulated by an unseen force, their every move dictated by the whims of the game. Behind the anonymity of the internet, a figure emerges, a digital puppet master pulling the strings of the Dare. He calls himself the Observer, a shadowy presence that lurks in the darkest corners of the web. "You are all pawns in my game," the Observer's distorted voice whispers through a computer screen. "Your lives are meaningless, your struggles insignificant. Only the Dare matters." The Observer revels in the chaos he has created, the fear and desperation of the players fueling his twisted desires. He watches their every move, their every decision, his digital gaze a constant reminder of their powerlessness. As the Dares grow more extreme, a pattern emerges. Each task seems to be part of a larger ritual, a macabre ceremony designed to unlock a hidden power. Alex, his mind warped by the Dare's influence, begins to see connections between the seemingly random tasks. He stumbles upon cryptic clues hidden in the videos of fallen players, a trail of breadcrumbs leading to a terrifying conclusion. "It's not just a game," he whispers to himself, his eyes wide with a newfound understanding. "It's a ritual, a summoning." The Nightmare Maestro reveals the chilling truth. The Dare is not merely a viral trend. It is a gateway, a portal to a realm where darkness reigns and ancient evils lie in wait. The final dare is revealed, a horrifying climax to the twisted game. The remaining players are instructed to gather at a remote location, a desolate crossroads where the veil between the living and the dead is said to be thin. Jared, his sanity hanging by a thread, trembles as he reads the instructions. "This is it," he whispers, his voice barely audible. "This is the end." The others, their minds clouded by fear and desperation, follow blindly, driven by a twisted hope that completing this final task will free them from the dare's grasp. At the crossroads, under the blood-red moon, the remaining players assemble. The air crackles with an otherworldly energy, a palpable sense of dread hanging heavy in the night. The observer appears before them, his form shimmering in the moonlight, his eyes burning with a malevolent light. "Welcome, my loyal followers," he booms, his voice echoing through the barren landscape. "You have proven yourselves worthy. Now it is time for the final act." The ground trembles as a dark portal opens, a swirling vortex of shadows beckoning them forward. The players hesitate, their instincts screaming at them to turn back. But the allure of the dare, the promise of ultimate power, is too strong to resist. One by one, the players step through the portal, their screams echoing in the night as they are consumed by the darkness. Only Olivia, the innocent one, remains, her eyes wide with terror. "No," she whispers, "I won't do it. I can't." But the observer, his patience wearing thin, grabs her by the arm and pulls her towards the portal. "It's too late," he hisses. "You belong to me now." Olivia, paralyzed by fear, watches as her friends vanish into the swirling abyss. A primal instinct for survival ignites within her, a spark of defiance against the overwhelming darkness. She stumbles backward, her eyes darting from side to side, desperately searching for an escape route. The observer's laughter rings in her ears, a mocking symphony of her impending doom. "You cannot escape your destiny," he cackles, his voice echoing through the barren landscape. "You are the final piece of the puzzle, the key to unlocking the true power of the dare." But Olivia refuses to be a pawn in his twisted game. She summons the last reserves of her courage, a defiant ember glowing in the face of overwhelming despair. As the observer lunges towards her, a hand reaches out from the darkness, grabbing his wrist and pulling him back. A figure emerges, cloaked in shadow, its face hidden beneath a hood. "Leave her alone," a deep voice commands, its tone laced with authority and power. The observer recoils, his laughter morphing into a snarl of frustration. "Who are you?" he demands. "I am the guardian of the threshold," the figure replies, "and I will not allow you to corrupt this innocent soul." The Nightmare Maestro reveals a glimmer of hope. The Guardian, a protector of the veil between worlds, has been watching over the dare from the shadows, waiting for the right moment to intervene. A fierce battle erupts, a clash of supernatural forces that shakes the very foundation of the crossroads. The observer, fueled by his obsession with the dare, unleashes a torrent of dark energy, while the Guardian counters with an arsenal of ancient magic. Olivia watches in awe and terror as the two figures clash, their powers illuminating the night sky with blinding flashes of light and shadow. She feels a strange pull towards the Guardian, a sense of kinship with this mysterious protector. "I am not afraid," she whispers to herself, her voice gaining strength. "I will not be a victim." With newfound resolve, Olivia joins the battle, her innate goodness a weapon against the observer's darkness. She focuses her energy, channeling the collective strength of the fallen players, their voices whispering encouragement from beyond the veil. Olivia, guided by the Guardian's wisdom, discovers the key to reversing the dare's dark ritual. She realizes that the challenge was not designed to empower the observer, but to weaken the veil between worlds, allowing an ancient evil to enter our reality. With the Guardian's help, she performs a counter-ritual, her voice ringing out with the power of truth and hope. The portal begins to close, the swirling vortex of shadows shrinking and fading. "No," the observer screams, his voice filled with rage and despair. You cannot undo what I have done, but it's too late. The portal slams shut, trapping the observer in the void. The crossroads returns to its desolate silence, the only sound the gentle chirping of crickets and the rustling of leaves in the wind. Olivia, her heart pounding in her chest, stands frozen in fear. The observer's grasp tightens on her arm, his chilling laughter echoing in her ears. But just as she's about to be dragged into the abyss, a blinding light erupts from within her. The observer recoils in pain, his grip loosening as Olivia's eyes blaze with a newfound power. The light intensifies, enveloping her in a radiant aura that pushes back the encroaching darkness. "What is this?" the observer hisses, his voice laced with fear and confusion. The Nightmare Maestro reveals the truth. Olivia, the innocent one, is not as powerless as she seems. The challenges she faced in the dare have awakened a dormant ability within her, a connection to a higher power that even the observer cannot comprehend. Olivia, her voice now strong and resolute, confronts the observer. "You have underestimated me," she declares, her eyes blazing with righteous fury. "You thought I was just another pawn in your game, but you were wrong. I am a beacon of hope, a symbol of the light that will always triumph over darkness." Olivia's words resonate with power, her voice echoing through the desolate crossroads. The observer, weakened by her light, shrinks back, his shadowy form flickering and fading. "No," he screams, his voice filled with rage and despair. "You cannot defeat me. I am the master of this game." But Olivia's power continues to grow, fueled by the collective energy of the fallen players. The ground trembles, the air crackles with electricity, and the portal begins to collapse. The observer, his power waning, makes a desperate attempt to escape. He lunges at Olivia, his claws outstretched, but she deflects his attack with a wave of her hand. A blinding flash of light erupts, engulfing the observer and consuming him in a purifying fire. His screams of agony echo through the night as he is banished back to the void from whence he came. The portal collapses, the crossroads returning to its desolate silence. Olivia, exhausted but victorious, falls to her knees, tears streaming down her face. As the first rays of sunlight pierce the darkness, Olivia rises, her spirit renewed. She has faced the ultimate evil and emerged triumphant, a beacon of hope in a world consumed by darkness. She returns home, forever changed by her experience. She uses her newfound power to spread awareness of the dangers of the dare, warning others not to fall prey to its insidious influence. The hashtag fades from popularity, its dark legacy a chilling reminder of the consequences of chasing viral fame. But Olivia's story lives on, a testament to the power of the human spirit and the enduring triumph of good over evil. The Nightmare Maestro concludes this chilling tale with a final, haunting note. The internet, a vast and wondrous realm, can also be a breeding ground for darkness and despair. We must be vigilant, discerning the truth from the lies, the light from the shadows. But above all, we must remember that even in the darkest of times, hope can always be found. The human spirit is resilient, capable of overcoming even the most terrifying of challenges. And as long as there are those who dare to stand against the darkness, the light will always prevail. Subscribe for more chilling tales from the Nightmare Maestro.